Hello everyone, today we will see how to create a React app. To start with, let's create an empty folder and give it a name. Make it lowercase, else React doesn't allow it according to its naming conventions. Then open a code editor of your choice. I'm using VS Code, but the process is same in any code editor. So once you are in the code editor, open up the terminal. And the command to create a new React app is npx create React app. And after this, you can give the name of the app if you want to create another folder inside this folder. Otherwise, just type / and the app will be created in the same folder. In my case, just React, and press enter. And this might take actually 2 to 3 minutes. So I'll fast forward this. Okay, it is finished. So let's see the folders and files it has created. So we have node modules. So here React has all the modules that it needs to use to do what it does. And then there is public and source folder. We'll come back to that. And then there is package.json. This is just a file which shows all the dependencies that we use in the app, the name of the app, its version, and some scripts and configuration. It's not that important at this point. And then there is git ignore. Generally, if you are uploading this to the GitHub, then all these folders will be uploaded. And if you want GitHub to ignore a particular file or folder, then you can mention those names here. Coming to the public and source folders, it has some files and assets. Let's actually see what it has in the browser. So to start a React app, the command is npm start. And by default, it opens in localhost 3000. So this is what it looks like. There is a logo that is animated, and there is a paragraph and a button. Okay, we'll go back to the code. And actually we delete everything because it would be easier if I build from scratch for you to understand. And also in source, we delete everything. And we also close this app by pressing Ctrl C in the terminal and Y, and clear the terminal as well. Okay, so now we have nothing. So we need to create an index.html file in public folder and create a HTML boilerplate by using this symbol and pressing tab. And here you can give a title. I'll give just React. The main thing is to create an empty div with an ID root. So that's all in this HTML file and folder. Like public folder, we have nothing else to do. And then we go to source folder and create two files, app.js and index.js. So the index.js is actually the connection from source folder to the public folder, specifically to this particular div in index.html. We'll see how. First import React. And then import React DOM. Then we create a constant called root, and we use React DOM to get the element from that HTML. And we give the ID root. We don't need to memorize this because by default it will come. I'm just creating from scratch so that you understand the process. Now we render the root.render, and whatever you put in this parenthesis, that's what going to be rendered to the index.html in this particular div. So what we are going to put here, the main content of the React app. and that is the app component. So we'll create the component now. We import React and we create the component name app with an arrow function, and then we return something. I'll just write ReactJS, and finally we export it. We export it so that we can import this in the index.js. So let's import it. Import app. And you don't need to mention .js here. You represent a component in this format. So I hope you understand the connection. So we created index.html with an empty div with id root, and in the index.js, using that root, we are rendering the app, and the app is coming from app.js. So we are sending the content from app to index, and then the React DOM is rendering to the index.html. So it's that simple. Now we'll start the app using the command npm start. And we see the name, the title changed, and also the content changed. Before it was this, and now it is ours. Let's refresh this, and also it changes. So that's how simple it is to create a React app. Of course, this is like really simple because we did not have multiple components or any functionality. It's just one single word. But in this video, the focus is to let you know the process and flow of creating the app instead of building complex website. So in future videos, we'll see how we will build multiple components and stack them up to build an entire website and actually make it look beautiful using Tailwind CSS framework, as this does not even have a CSS file. So we'll see all those things in the future videos. I hope this video was useful. Thank you and stay safe.